Hi guys, it's Emma from Chameleon Fit here and welcome to this little yoga for when you are feeling sick video. So I'm currently on day 3 of COVID. Luckily I am not feeling too bad with it. I'm just really tired and really achy, and I think that's just part of COVID, but also the fact that I've not really done any movement whatsoever the last few days. I've just been lying on the sofa or lying in bed. So I just thought I was going to have, like, I don't know how long it's going to take, 8-10 minutes, something like that, just very gentle movement just to get things moving. I think it will definitely help me to feel better, so I thought I might as well film it for all you that are in the same boat. So the whole point of this is it's supposed to feel good. It's definitely not supposed to feel like a workout. So I would advise you to have a drink handy. I've got my cup of tea. Feel free to have a blanket, a pillow, a cushion, something like that to make this feel comfy, and anything that doesn't feel good, just don't do it. If you are kind of bunged up and you've got the head cold kind of thing, I'll give you some modifications for anything, because you don't really want your head to be below the level of your chest, because I think that will just make you feel worse. But otherwise this is a very gentle session, so it should be fine for pretty much everyone. So we're going to begin. I'm just going to pop this blanket under my feet. I find it more comfortable for sitting cross-legged, and we're just going to sit up nice and tall and get some air into the body. So just take some nice deep breaths in and out through the mouth if your nose is bunged up, and just really think about taking all that nice clean oxygen all the way down. Imagine sending it down, right down to your fingers, right down into your toes. So we're just going to sit here just for a few deep breaths, just whatever feels good to you. Now we're going to gently stretch out the triceps. We're going to take one arm overhead, bend at the elbow, and then just gently pull it back with the other arm. And keep taking those nice deep breaths whilst you do this. And the other side. And we're just going to roll the shoulders backwards. Oh, that feels good. Got all the cricks and cracks going on here. And now we're going to stretch out the back and the back of the shoulders. So we're going to take one straight arm across the body, lock this elbow, and then gently pull it in with the other arm, and you should feel a nice stretch across the back. That's why I've been feeling really stiff these last couple of days. And the other side, so don't forget to lock that arm out, keep it straight. We're just going to take the arms overhead, clasp the hands, and just gently bend side to side. Get a nice stretch in the waist. And we'll do a few more of these. One more. Oh, perfect. And this next stretch is lovely if you've got any tightness around your back, or I've been really feeling it in my ribs as well, bizarrely. So you're just going to take one hand on this knee, other hand just goes on the floor for balance, and you're just going to gently pull yourself round into a twist. Try and keep that chest nice and tall whilst you do it. And then repeat on the other side. Release back to the middle. And then last one, if it feels comfortable for you, you're going to clasp your hands behind your body and then just lift your arms up and get a nice chest stretch. If that doesn't feel good, you can just sit in this position and take a few more breaths. And release the hands. Right, feel free to grab a drink. I'm going to come up to a kneeling position now, so again, if you do want to put something on the floor to kneel on to make it more comfortable, please feel free. So we're going to have a nice stretch down the front of the thigh and the hip here. So we're going to go down on one knee and we're gently going to tuck the bum under that way, and then that's enough for me today to feel a big stretch all the way down this thigh. You can lean, I can't, but you can lean forward into it if you need a deeper stretch. And release. And then the same on the other side. So tuck that bum under. That's it. I'm going to come onto all fours into what they call a cat-cow pose. So again, just do what feels good for you in this one, but basically you're on all fours, you're going to press the belly button up to the sky and arch the back, hold that for a second or two, and then you're going to arch it the other way. You don't need to go too mad in this direction, just lift the head and you should get a nice stretch on the top of your abs. So you don't want to be forcing this one, so just moving between it. If it feels good to lean back a little bit or rock side to side, feel free. And just gently moving between the two positions at your own pace. One more of each. Fantastic. Now we're going to come up to a standing position, so just take your time and come up gently from the floor in whatever way you find comfortable. Next stretch is going to be for the calves. I will just turn sideways on so you can see what I'm doing, but I find this really helpful if you do it pressing against a wall or a tabletop or something like that. But you're just going to put one leg behind the other in a sort of lunge position, and then you're just going to lean forward, keeping that back heel pressed to the ground until you feel a stretch on that calf. And then repeat on the other side. So don't forget to keep that back heel pressed into the ground. And release. And we're going to come into a forward fold. So this is just bending forward, hanging over. Relax the neck, Knees can be bent or straight, whatever is comfortable. If you are bunged up with a head cold, just go to the halfway point and use your arms to support you. Again, you can have your legs bent for a bit of a hamstring stretch, straight for a hamstring stretch, or bent for more of a lower back stretch. But if you've not got any kind of sinus issues, then really do take the opportunity to hang all the way down and let the neck fully relax as well. And then very gently roll up to standing, no rush, we don't need to get a head rush from this. And then in your own time, we'll come back down to the floor. And whilst we're down here, let's grab another slurp of our drink. We're back down on the floor now. We're going to take one leg out to the side, doesn't have to be crazy wide. The other leg is bent with the foot on the inner thigh. Keeping this knee pressed to the floor, we're just going to reach forward towards these toes. If you can reach your toes and pull yourself deeper, fine. If not, grab the back of the calf, back of the thigh, and just gently pull yourself forward, keeping that knee to the floor. We're aiming for a stretch down the back of the hamstring. You might also feel it in your calf. And release, and then we'll repeat on the other side. And then release. Then we'll come into frog pose, so that's just soles of the feet together. Let the thighs drop. If you want to intensify the stretch, shuffle your bum in and you can hold your feet together for support. Sit up nice and tall, and then whilst we're in this stretch, we're just going to move the neck. So this is just whatever feels good for you. You might want to move it gently left to right. You might want to look down and up, or you might want to roll it along the front. I wouldn't roll it around the back. I would just keep it from shoulder to shoulder on the front if that feels good for you. So just side to side, left to right. Oh, that feels good. That's great. And release. So the next one is going to be for the outer bum, not the outer thigh. So we're going to have one leg straight. So if your right leg is straight, your left leg is going to come up and over. And if you can, you want to get your foot flat on the floor. Then you're going to hug the knee and twist around. So if your left leg is over, you're going to twist to the left. And you should get a nice stretch in the outside of your left bum cheek or in your hip. Release. So now we'll send the left leg straight, right leg up and over, hug the knee and twist round to the right. And release. And for this next one, just take it through the range of motion where it feels comfortable for you. But it's going to be the 90-90 sit. So my legs, I'll come this way so you don't get a full frontal angle. Just lean back wherever's comfy. My legs are bent, and then I'm just going to tip both legs over to the side and then up and over to the other. Doesn't matter if you can't get them to touch the ground, we're just trying to mobilise those hip joints, so just whatever feels good working through this one. We'll do one more. Brilliant. And then we'll finish off with mine and my client's favourite. It is called figure 4 for the glutes. So you lie on your back with your legs bent, head is on the floor. Right foot comes up onto left knee comes up towards the chest, and then right arm comes through the middle of your legs, and you're going to grip either the front of your shin or the back of your thigh if you can't quite get the front of your shin. And then you're just going to pull that in towards your chest, and you should get a nice stretch on the right hip. And then change sides, so left foot on right knee up towards the chest, left arm through the middle of the legs and grab the right shin or the back of the right thigh. Release, slowly come up to sitting, and we are done. Feel free to grab a bit more slurp of your drink, because I do think that staying super hydrated helps to drain out COVID. No science behind that, but it seems to be working for me, touch wood. I definitely feel better after that actually, although I have actually got a sweat on, so clearly I'm not at 100% for health, but I hope that has been helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a like and comment below if you've got any good cures for COVID, please, because I'm bored of being ill now. Alright, take care guys, stay safe, bye.